Hey, this is Pete's dude, man. If nothing else, this is a learning curve for the game. It's just like, hey, you better not fucking go anywhere without healing items. And then save the game, because you're gonna be fucked.
Save.
No, you don't want to
Oh,
save
you don't wanna
sometimes. Because I saved in a bad spot. This is like a really old problem for video games, is saving at a bad spot with low health and then just getting screwed. Like, this is a problem that shouldn't exist in video games anymore. I thought we eliminated this problem already. But no, here it is again. A brand new game. And I know it's still I know it's still mostly my fault, that it still sucks, and I think it is a bad design choice. And it's also very frustrating, and that's my main problem. I'm just frustrated from doing this so much. I had to retreat. I didn't even break with it, so that was just kind of meh. I've damaged these two things a little bit. I'm gonna try risking going through the middle now. I fell. Okay, but it's one of the giant ones. Okay, let's just... Oh, shit! I didn't think I was gonna touch it. It's the first time that one's hit me. That sucks. But I guess I was hurt earlier? I didn't even realize I was hurt earlier. So, I probably wouldn't have even lasted against the other thing. At least I have 300 gems now, so when I do get to buy stuff, I can buy a lot of stuff. So I wish I just didn't have to do this part again every single time.
Yeah, I wish it would, like, stop between it, you know, or let you save between.
But, I mean, most Two Phases boss don't, but, like,
That's so dumb.
most bosses give you full health right before you fight them. So, I mean, come on, you gotta throw me a bone here somewhere.
Some kind of bone, any kind, even the really crappy kind.
You know, this still isn't as bad as, like, when you look at, like, really classic games. God damn it. The pink laser still trips me up. It's still not as bad as, like, classic games that, you know, didn't even have a save function. You know, if you want to be really comparative, then it's like, well, it's not as bad as this. But you know what? It's a new game, and it's kind of bad.
And, you know, honestly, you shouldn't compare things like that all the time because, you know, it's like saying, like, you're having a bad day because people are jerks to you, and then coming up to, like, having someone come up to you and say,
well, at least you're not starving and you have a home, and you maybe you got the shit beat out of you, but at least you have a nice home life. It's
at least you're still alive.
Great, that makes me feel so much better about getting beat up just now. Yeah, exactly. It's that whole thing.
Yeah.
Which I kind of used to have that mindset. Like, I grew up thinking that, like, none of my problems were worth talking about because they weren't as bad as other people's problems. But it's like, well, if your problems are never as bad as somebody else's, then no one would have problems.
Well, I think, you know, there has to be a balance with it and an understanding of what's a problem and what's not, like having a sense of priorities.
Yeah, or
you know?
Just the mindset, too, that it's okay to have... Okay, so I think that thing just auto-kills. All right. It's okay to have a feelings. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, it's not okay for you to feel bad about this because it's not as bad as it could be. It's like, no, it's still okay for you to feel bad about it. It's worse if you have to hide your feelings about it.
Yeah, it's okay to express your frustration. It's how you express it that determines whether or not it's worth expressing and what it is that's making you upset. You know, like, it's one thing to be upset that, you know, let's say your puzzles in the paper are, like, not in the spot you like them to be. But, you know, you can say that and be, like, complain to your family about it, and that's okay. And be like, oh, well, maybe it'll be okay next time. But it's okay to be upset about that. It's not okay to go into the, like, fucking business that printed that paper and say, hey, I don't like this, and here's how you could do it better. Because there's actually probably a reason why it's the way it was, you know? Like, there's different, like, it's, once again, it's your actions and how you deal with it that matter more than whether or not you feel it.
Right. Like, if I wanted to just...
understanding a perspective, you know?
Yeah, if I wanted to express my feelings on this situation, I would say allowing the gamer to save in a spot right before an area where they're going to get hurt a lot without any way to heal is simply a bad game design choice. and that it makes it like these sections very frustrating and not fun to play, and that it sucks because this wasn't a problem in the previous Shantae game. They gave you lots of health before fighting a boss, always, and the other thing too is that for some reason enemies don't drop items anymore, and that's a change up from the last game that I just don't understand. Like, why would you take that away? And like I said, maybe it's because maybe these are things that are regular to Shantae games, and this is just me as the guy who's only played one Shantae game before. But this is incredibly frustrating.
But it's so frustrating. Not even from a comparative standpoint to like the game you played before. It's still just frustrating on its own, even if you didn't know anything about Shantae games.
This would just be a frustrating video game thing. Like, oh, hey, you're about to take on a boss, but you don't get healed, and you saved, so now you can't get healed.
And see, complaining about it here is very appropriate to be doing.
I said, or maybe I'm just being stupid and missing something, and I have some way to heal that I don't know about.
But, you know, there's still okay to be frustrated considering you don't know it, because obviously the game doesn't want to show you it.
I guess
or make that information obvious to you, even though it might be an important thing to the game. Like, a game, like, okay, so you shouldn't be spoon-fed things in the game. You should have some stuff to figure out. But also there are certain things, like, if it's important enough to your ability to play the game, then it should be at least either hinted at to you, so that you could figure it out.
My god, this platform is impossible to jump on. You have to wait for just the right interval, and by the time he comes, there's an attack ready. You know, I guess this is going to be my strategy for dodging those balls, just going all the way around the fucking course. I can't take risky, like, movements because I can only take one hit. So I just have to play this super carefully if I'm even going to stand a chance. Ah, damn it. Alright. Let's try again.
Let's try again. Let's try again. I bet you're really gonna want root beer float after this.
Yeah.
With some cougar tracks.
Yep, we got cougar tracks. It's an ice cream.
Is the, like, ducks one, like, the same thing, too? Or
why are we disclosing the colleges we went to our online fan base?
We didn't go to, like, all of them.
No, they're just all the ones nearby.
Which is, like, the entire Pacific Northwest, which we've already disclosed.
Fine.
You could also get some Husky tracks, too, if you want to.
No, that would be from the rival school of the college that we went to.
Well, now you're just disclosing everything, aren't you? We could have just left it off at that, and they could have been trying to figure out 3 different schools, but no. We could even include beaver tracks, which sounds really awful.
That sounds gross.
Well, I don't know. Cougar track is pretty gross sounding, too.
No, that sounds awesome.
It's
okay. New attack that I didn't know about. Yay.
Tail. Oh, her tail.
What? But I was all the way over there!
You just got bitch slapped by a tail.
But I was all the way on the opposite side of it.
Congratulations.
I was on the opposite side of it!
She is so pissed. She needs to calm the fuck down.
There, I hit her once. Yay. Good fucking job. So then you just climb up.
Only you could just talk her down and be like, hey, I tried to save you, bitch.
I don't think mermaids speak Genie. Okay, now what? Oh, okay. Okay. So that tail has a ridiculously wide range. I think I have to wait for it to glow. And then what? Then I get, like, what? 1 hit off of her. And then
you die.
How many times do I have to hit her in the head? I mean, there was only twice, I know, but Jesus.
I mean, it's going to take a lot to knock out someone that big.
Right? That's what it feels like. And I don't have very much health to do it with. And I have to do the first section again every single time.
becomes like a member of your party or something.
Yeah.
I mean, she was like showcasing like the intro, kinda, sorta.
She was. Definitely a highlight of the game, because it's a part people will be stuck on forever. At least I'm getting way better at this first part.
Yeah.
There.
Experience!
Ugh, I'm almost out of time this episode. I'm just gonna have another episode of me failing at this boss. Okay, wait, so I want to go to the outer ones first and then run away. Okay, this tail has a ridiculously wide range. Okay. Now what? Now I climb up, and I get to, like, hit her once in the face.
In the face!
There, I hit her once. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I get to do it again. Yeah, I messed up.
You missed.
Okay, she aims right at you. Okay. She aims wherever you are at that point. Okay, she's doing a different attack. Which attack she do? She's doing that one. You want to run that way. Okay. I'm just going to audiate everything, because that helps me. Okay, got her again. Just going to shoot right where I'm at. So, fuck!
Ooh, damn it.
Okay. Next. Let's do it again.
Let's do it again.
I'm just going to jump to the second part of the fight in the video. Alright, that worked out pretty well. Oh, ah, yeah. There we go. Oh, wrong way. That was almost bad. Whoop. Jumped too many times. I got nervous. Oh, finally!
Oh my god, that took forever.
That took 10
Oh,
more minutes
Jesus.
from that cutoff. I decided just to cut ahead to the time where I actually won. That took me 10 more minutes worth of tries.
It was
I hope that's
terrible.
actually the end.
You flipped off the
It's
game
starting
a
to look
couple
like
times.
it. Techno Baron! You sick, sick fiend! How dare you make a save point right before a big boss reveal! Hey, we have all gotta eat.
What?
Sales were high and supplies were low.
Ew.
What else was I supposed to do? Leave money lying on the table? I ran out of legit mermaids after my orders were filled. He's been selling mermaids as food, I guess.
Oh, gross.
I just need a few shipments of B-grade product to help bridge the gap, that's all. It's just good business.
It's called murder!
I'll give you the business! Business of my middle finger hair! Bam! Oh, now you're friendly, you bitch! So the mermaids weren't behind this after all. I guess I owe you an apology, but first you better fucking apologize to me! It was wrong of me to jump to conclusions. Okay, that's exactly what I said. Like, Jesus. This is why jumping to conclusions is never a good idea. I hope you'll accept my apology. Apology accepted.
God damn it, Polo.
Polo, I was talking to them, not you. You owe me an apology for saying I'd be worthless. You worthless. I hope we can be friends from now on. Let's get these girls back home. Oh.
Is she just not gonna talk?
Oh, now I'm healed. World
She just
clear.
doesn't talk. Does she?
No, she
what?
just looks at me serenely. And that girl just continuously rubs her back.
Well, I bet it really hurts after that.
Oh, my back.
I mean, your back would hurt too if you had a fish.
Daughter of the genies, welcome to the genie realm. Take this transformation and enter the light. So is the game over when I get all 4 transformations? I got the crab dance. I can turn into a crab, which lets you walk underwater, doesn't it? Yeah.
Crabby.
Let's see. I'm already crabby right now. Game really fucking pissed me off during this last boss fight. Do I get an attack while I'm underwater? Man, none of these transformations can attack. Alright.
That's frustrating.
Maybe there's like a special one. It's like, this transformation fucks everything up.
You'll only use this one ever.
For the final boss.
Forever.
That is the only time you get to use it. Alright. Would you like to save? Yeah, I guess I'll save this time. It actually makes sense now. Fully healed. Oh, I have learned things about this game. I'm glad to hear you were able to set things right. Yep, all the maidens returned home safe and sound. And every last mermaid, too. Don't forget about them. So, how's your dynamo coming along, Uncle? Well, the basics are all there. But according to my blueprint, I'm still missing 4 components, starting with the copper wiring. I can fashion my own wire, but to do that I need a piece of copper ore. No problem. I'll go find some for you, Uncle. Atta girl. Now where am I going to find copper ore?
It's not that hard. Copper is so common.
Alright, I am done with this game tonight, so I'm going to save and quit and see you guys later.
See ya.